Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2. I'm David Lovejoy.
Morning, everybody. I'm Rhonda Lahner.
And I'm Chuckalicious Chuck Williams.
And joining us today is Major Jeff Cortez. The doctor is part of a strong force of tradition here in the United States is the Army Reserve. And for this year, the Army Reserve is providing soldiers with exciting opportunities to serve the community, country, and more. It's a new year, new you, new purpose. Dr. Cortez joins us this morning. Major, how are you doing today?
Right, David, yourself?
We're doing all right. And, you know, as a veteran myself, and we always have to poke sticks at that other side, go Army, be Navy.
Absolutely.
That's it. Major, tell us a little bit about how serving 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks in a year is a benefit not only to your community and your country, but it also benefits the individual.
Serving in the Army Reserve, speaking from my personal experience, it's been one of the most fulfilling things I've ever done in my adult life, and I wouldn't change it for anything. So it's that piece where you are part of a bigger thing, a bigger organization than yourself. It allows you to serve and get that personal fulfillment, and it allows us to put our good intention into action, both personally and professionally.
And you make it, I mean, it's pretty easy. I'm looking here and it says usually you're within 90 minutes of your home when you do go serve. Is that just kind of the norm?
It depends. It depends. For example, when I was in San Antonio at the field hospital there, I was 30 minutes away from Fort Sam, from where I had my house there. There may be a little travel involved, but it's nothing insurmountable. Absolutely. We have over 120 different jobs in the Army Reserve, and those jobs have transferable skills from the military and civilian side. So it's just a matter of, for example, the enlisted taking that ASVAB and kind of seeing what'll be a good fit for them. So it doesn't matter your background, interests, or skill set. Just depending on what you want to do or what you fall into, you can find a rewarding career. For example, myself, though, I came in as a pharmacist. I came in as a pharmacist in the Army Reserve, and I practice pharmacy here on the civilian side for the Defense Health Agency here in Germany. So even if you have a specialized skill set, Army Reserve can still find a use and a home for you.
Wow. One of the things that everyone's looking at now with a tighter economy, costs are going up out of this world. The benefits that the Army Reserve kind of allows us, medical benefits. One of the big ones for me, education benefits. There's nothing better to change your life, your position in life, than what education can do for you. Also, the flexibility about being a reservist. Can you tell us a little bit, Doctor, about the benefits that are available to reservists?
Sure, absolutely. So it's like you mentioned, the medical benefits. Army Reserve soldiers are eligible for TRICARE Reserve Select, which gets them the same TRICARE coverage that the active duty guys have. Educational benefits, there's the GI Bill, the Montgomery GI Bill. I'm actually using my GI Bill myself to finish up my MBA that I'm doing. And then there's also tuition assistance where if you don't have that first degree, that bachelor's, the Army will pay towards that so you can get some more education. And like you said, that flexibility, you can't beat that. We get to choose where we live and work, which may not always be the case on active duty.
How are we doing on numbers of people that are doing, reserve work? Are we seeing an uptick in people joining, or is it kind of lacking a little bit lately?
I can't really speak on that. That'd be a better question for Army Reserve recruiting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mostly here just to talk about, Germany and whatnot.
Mhm. It's one of my favorite duty stations of all time, being stationed. Yeah, and I didn't get stationed. I got TDY. I always wanted to be stationed there, and I never got the opportunity. But I love the German culture and the German people. I love that part of the world. And being a reservist is, and what some people don't understand is how vital and important a link it is in our nation's defense that Army reservists play. A lot of people think, well, you just go play Army for a couple of weekends every month, and once a year you get to go play it. But it is one of the most versatile and biggest support and part of active duty are our reserve units. They take over a lot of things and do a lot of things, especially if there's an active conflict going on that normally these soldiers would take care of here stateside. And it's a daily thing. It might be next month we have flooding in a part of the state. Well, guess who are those soldiers who go down there and take care and help rescue? It's usually reservists. And I think, Doctor, do you think reservists and being in the reserves is still fighting that stigma of I don't want to be away from my family. I don't want to do, I don't want to be in combat. It's a whole lot more than just that sort of thing, isn't it?
Absolutely. So we supplement, active Army, their operational and their strategic capabilities with unique and in-demand skills like medical, for example. You look it up online. It's something around over 50% of the Army's medical capabilities are in the reserve. I mean, if you had asked me 10 years ago before I joined what I was going to do in the Army Reserve, I wouldn't have had a good answer for you. But being an Army pharmacist and in the reserve, I been to Honduras. I got my all expense paid vacation to Afghanistan and Iraq and Jordan. So it's like I said, it's a unique and it's a rewarding experience.
Pomerol Air Force Base.
Yeah, that's where I was. I was the base pharmacist.
I know it well. I know it. Probably saw some of my blood, sweat, and tears somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I always joke about Fort Benning that I probably lowered it about 6 inches lower below sea level. All the push-ups I had to do there at Fort Benning. So I did my duty to help out there. Doctor, where can people find out more about the Army Reserve and how they can be a part of this great mission?
If they want to learn more about the Army Reserve and the bases and places they can serve, they can visit online at usar.army.mil.
That's it. Be a part of the best fighting force in the world. Be a part of your U.S. Army. The reservist is a great way, a great chance for you to not only benefit yourself, but benefit your country and your community. Major, thank you for what you're doing. Enjoy your day and keep safe, okay?
All right. I will do that. Thanks for having me, guys.
Anytime, sir. Once again, you can go and find that link on our website. Find out about being a reservist today. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back to wrap up the Friday edition of The Chat on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2.